Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. Today, the Trump campaign announced former President Donald Trump will be hosting a campaign rally in La Crosse. Campaign staff says Trump's rally will be held in the La Crosse Center this Thursday. The rally will feature a town hall format in which the Republican presidential nominee will meet with local Wisconsinites to hear their concerns and share his agenda. In response to the visit, Christy Johnston, a staffer of the Harris campaign, said, quote, "Next week in La Crosse, Donald Trump will have to answer the key question on Wisconsin voters' minds. Why is he trying to make life harder and more expensive for my family?" End quote. The doors will open at 3 p.m. and Trump is expected to speak at 6 p.m. For more information on how to attend, we'll have a link on our digital platforms at news8000.com. On Friday, a crash between two cars occurred in rural Stoddard in the town of Bergen. Vernon County Sheriff's Office says the accident happened around 3 p.m. when 63-year-old Andre Rasulius, who was traveling on State Highway 35, his vehicle crossed over into the opposite lane, striking 26-year-old Allison Frey's car head-on. Frey was taken to the hospital and was later released, while Rasulius refused medical treatment. Traffic was reduced to one lane until the scene was cleared at approximately 5:30 p.m. As we approach the back-to-school season, students across our area are getting ready to return to the classroom. Last week, in partnership with Cooley Bank, the YMCA, and the Boys and Girls Club, WKBT hosted our third annual Stuff the Bus school supply drive, aimed at helping children in need. Today, those generous donations are being distributed. The La Crosse area YMCA is working to support families one person at a time. As part of the back-to-school efforts, the YMCA is providing children with backpacks filled with essential school supplies. Families can choose a backpack and fill it with everything their child needs to start the school year prepared.
Every kid goes back to school with all the supplies and they feel ready for the school year and they can tackle the school year. And mom and dads can get the stuff and not feel like they're going broke buying every single item.
Hygiene items like toothpaste and toothbrushes were also available. This year, the YMCA is striving to support 300 families through this initiative.
Well, it got pretty warm out there today. We got our first taste of the heat that is to come for the next 2 days. With that heat, we did issue an alert day for Monday due to the dangerous heat conditions that we have forecasted. Heat indices for almost everybody in our viewing area could reach up to 100 degrees and surpassing that in some areas, making heat illness a very real possibility. We also are tracking the chance for some severe storms passing through in the overnight period. The main risk with this is going to be damaging winds and hail, and that'll mainly be north of I-90. Today, we just barely got under 90 degrees. We haven't felt 90 degrees since one of the first few days of August. So we haven't felt this warm in a while, and it definitely felt that warm out there, above normal by 10 degrees in La Crosse, much of the area well above normal. And again, we really haven't had too bad of a summer in terms of heat. Just 8 days in La Crosse where we were 90 degrees or above, just 2 in Eau Claire, well below average, well below where we were in 2023. Just last summer, it was definitely a lot hotter last summer, and it's actually been the least amount of 90-degree days that we've seen during a summer period in the last 9 years. But with this weekend, we are expecting at least 2 or 3 more days of 90s, so we'll definitely be able to add to the count.
Sounds like a plan. Definitely looking forward to those temperatures decreasing for sure.
Me too.
Cool. Thank you. Today in Monroe County, residents had the chance to showcase their artistic talents at the 10th annual Art Outdoors. The event took place at Paul and Matilda Wegner Grotto Park in Sparta, a historic art site established during the Great Depression. Many of the artworks on display were created by Paul and Matilda Wegner themselves. Attendees were invited to draw inspiration from the park and create their own art, offering a unique opportunity for many to explore their creative side.
Especially as we get older in life, as adults, we don't take a lot of opportunities to try art. We hear quite often from people who come here, it's like, I haven't done art since I was in high school. But this is a place where it's a safe place to try art again.
Participants had the opportunity to engage in 3 different art forms today: clay sculpting, mosaic making, and oil pastel painting. The village of Coon Valley is celebrating a major milestone. Coon Valley hosted an event to mark its 175th anniversary. The event kicked off with a waffle breakfast at Coon Village Hall, followed by a parade. Attendees also enjoyed live music, played softball, and participated in a treasure hunt. The village historian says it's very exciting to connect with new people and the different generations of the community.
It's been so exciting. It has been great meeting new people and people in the community I didn't know. My family is probably about 6 generations deep here, and so it's been great meeting people that I hadn't met yet and working together just to bring this beautiful day together.
The celebration ended tonight at 10 p.m. with a fireworks show. It was a special day for children and families across La Crosse. The Parenting Place hosted its 34th annual Children's Festival at Myrick Park. This event offered a wonderful opportunity for parents and kids to disconnect from daily distractions and immerse themselves in quality family time. From engaging arts and crafts to an exciting adventure playground, the festival featured a variety of activities designed to help children thrive and enjoy every moment.
It's all about what we can do as adults to create the environment where children can thrive. And that's what's happening here today.
Officials anticipated a turnout of around 1,000 people, including both parents and children. An annual event for homeowners and home lovers alike is in La Crosse. The La Crosse Area Builders Association is hosting the 48th annual Parade of Homes. The event aims to raise money to support the building industry and provide college scholarships. Featuring a showroom and 11 newly constructed homes across La Crosse, Onalaska, and Holmen, attendees can tour homes, talk to local builders, and learn about different home designs. The showroom owner says the best part is connecting with people about their homes, especially those who might reconsider their choices in the coming years.
Being able to interact with people and hear what they're looking for, what they're doing, what they're building, or just overall what the market looks like for projects coming in the coming years.
If you could not attend today's event, there is another opportunity tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. A rescue mission is underway for 2 NASA astronauts who have been in limbo aboard the International Space Station for about 80 days. Those details when we return.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Start your adventure and get in a new Jeep at Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Or Pischke Motors West Salem.
Make this the summer with Jeep. Stop into Pischke Motors now for 0% APR for 36 months on a 2024 Compass, Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, Gladiator, and Wagoneer. These Jeeps are ready for your next adventure. Pure comfort and functionality at your fingertips with the power and confidence you know Jeep provides. Stop in now because this offer ends August 31st.
Start your search at Pischke.com.
And drive away in your new Jeep.
It's a Labor Day celebration going on right now here at Carl's.
We have hot buys throughout the store.
Save up to 45% on major appliances.
Buy a Samsung 4-piece kitchen package and get this 55-inch TV free.
All TVs are on sale.
All grills are priced to move. Save up to $900 on Serta iComfort mattresses and up to 70% on in-stock TV stands and consoles. It's a Labor Day celebration going on right now here at Carl's.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The fate of 2 NASA astronauts who have been in limbo aboard the International Space Station for about 80 days because of issues plaguing their Boeing Starliner spacecraft is now clear. The space agency said the crew will now spend even more months in space and abandon their initial vehicle to come home. Rick Damigella has more.
What was supposed to be roughly an 8-day mission to space is now in its 11th week. Issues with the Boeing Starliner spacecraft kept astronauts Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore aboard the International Space Station longer than expected. And NASA announced a stunning turn of events Saturday.
NASA has decided that Butch and Sonny will return with Crew 9 next February, and that Starliner will return uncrewed.
The Starliner vehicle suffered setbacks with helium leaks and thrusters that abruptly stopped working on the initial leg of its first crewed test flight. Engineers spent weeks trying to understand the problem and alternative ways to bring the crew home.
We have contingency options. We've put those in play. NASA always has contingency options.
One of those contingencies is using the SpaceX Crew 9 Dragon spacecraft coming to the rescue. NASA has repeatedly said that SpaceX's potential to step in highlights how the agency intentionally designed its commercial crew program.
Crew 9 mission will now configure Dragon for 2 crew members and will provide seats for Butch and Sunny to return. We're also working to finalize those crew assignments and update the training plan.
The possible root cause was heat building up inside the thrusters that may be causing insulating seals to bulge. And NASA ultimately decided that Starliner is not yet safe enough for the journey home.
Space is hard, and you better not mess it up.
I'm Rick Damigella reporting.
Coming up on News 8, Uber's new update. You could soon get a ride in a self-driving vehicle.
And this hot stretch is going to last for a couple days, but by the middle part of next week, we should feel a little bit of a cool down. I'll have all the details on your full forecast coming right up.
My day is packed. Client meetings, patient rounds,
getting kids out the door.
But Eric Hovde thinks all women care about is Hollywood.
It's just deplorable. Sadly, with females, they spend too much time focused on what's going on in Hollywood.
Well, guess what, Eric Hovde?
We know you supported overturning Roe versus Wade.
And we know you'd vote for a national abortion ban, too.
Eric Hovde must think he knows better than us.
What is wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Fall Footwear Sale is going on now. Shop our unbeatable selection and prices on your favorite brands of fall boots and shoes. Right now, all Skechers are buy one, get one half price. Plus, find value on quality brands throughout the store, like 2.5-gallon boxes of Clean Def, now just $6.99. And buy 3 Goodyear tires, get one free with installation. Plus, up to $100 consumer rebate on select sets of 4 Goodyears.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors.
The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
We're digging in on Highway 61 and getting ready to build a new Chrysler Winona. But we are packed with cars where the building is supposed to go, and we need to make room. During the Make This the Summer event, we have huge savings on our best models. New vehicles under $40,000 include a well-appointed Jeep Grand Cherokee or Ram 1500 Quad Cab. Save up to $10,000 on a new Ram heavy-duty truck or $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. So come see us at our new location, Highway 61, Winona.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Microsoft has announced a cybersecurity conference. Microsoft executives plan to meet with CrowdStrike and other security companies at Microsoft's headquarters in Washington State in September. Comes after a CrowdStrike software update in July that caused outages for millions of Windows computers worldwide. Delta Airlines said the outage cost the company more than $500 million. Delta is now seeking damages from CrowdStrike and Microsoft. You may soon be able to request a self-driving car ride from Uber. Uber and Cruise have announced a partnership to bring autonomous vehicles to the Uber platform. Cruise said in a release it will provide Chevy Bolt self-driving cars to the rideshare giant. The partnership is set to launch next year. A Cruise spokeswoman said the company still plans to relaunch its own driverless ride-hailing service and app despite the Thursday announcement. Cruise is currently conducting supervised autonomous vehicle testing with a safety driver in Phoenix, Dallas, and Houston. The rate on a 30-year fixed loan is now 6.46%, down from the highs of 7.7% last year, but still way above the low rates of around 3% in 2021. Mortgage costs started increasing in 2022 when the Federal Reserve began raising interest rates. FED Chairman Jerome Powell spoke on Friday and said the time has come to change policy. Economists expect the board to cut rates at a meeting next month. Well, weather in La Crosse is expected to change drastically, going from very warm to below average temperatures. With that, let's send it over to meteorologist Nicole Skalicksky to see how long it plans on staying.
Yeah, it's really tough not to just want to push ahead to those below average temperatures that we have, but we still have to get through this heat. Unfortunately, we do have a heat advisory in state for 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, just for these counties, mainly along and west of the Mississippi River Valley, where heat indices are expected to get up to 102 degrees tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to give you any comfort, but as you can see, these are all heat advisories or excessive heat warnings. So we're definitely not the only place that has to deal with this weekend. Maybe you can find some company if you have any other friends down in any other parts of the plains, because we're all dealing with this very dangerous heat. Now, because of that, we have issued an alert day for Monday. That's going to be the hottest day that we have through this stretch. Heat indices for almost everybody in the viewing area are going to be exceeding 100 degrees, with some places getting up to 105. So it's definitely going to be hot out there. It's going to be very unbearable. Definitely be aware of that. If you have any outdoor plans, maybe just hold off for a little bit, or at least bring some extra water with you and plan some breaks. For tomorrow, our heat index, again, just barely touching 100 degrees in some area. Monday is going to be the hottest, getting almost to 105 here in La Crosse. Tuesday, it'll almost feel like a cool down. It's weird to say a cool down when we're still getting into the mid to upper 90s in terms of heat index, but it might feel a little bit better after a heat index of 105. I'm not sure. I haven't felt that in a while. So we also have another component to the alert day, is severe weather risk for those overnight hours Monday. This is mainly north of I-90 with the risks of damaging wind and hail. If we can walk it through real quick, this is going to be a very fast moving system, and that indicates that there could be some very strong straight line winds with this. As it moves through, it'll get to the border between Minnesota and Wisconsin around 8 p.m. Now, the timing on this is still a little shifting around a little bit. This is still a changing situation, as it's almost 2 days out still, so we will have all the updates on this as we get them. For now, though, 9 p.m. it's already almost halfway across the area. By 10, it's almost entirely out of our viewing area. So again, it's a very fast-moving system. We won't have to deal with it for too long, as many of our counties should be clear by 11 p.m. Now, we could see some cycling back in the morning hours with a couple scattered to isolated thunderstorms, although we should be remaining mainly dry going through most of Tuesday. Now, we do have a severe thunderstorm outlook for Monday, a slight risk at level 2 out of 5, mainly for those straight line winds. Apart from that, we'll have a couple more rain chances for Tuesday and Thursday, and then temperatures should be dropping back to normal by Wednesday, maybe even seeing the upper 70s by next weekend. Don't want to get the hopes up too much, though. Here's our rain chances: widespread showers for Thursday, otherwise just some pop-up thunderstorms. Tonight is going to be warm, well above average in the 70s. That's as low as we're going to get. And then tomorrow, seeing the 90s again. Haven't felt that in a little bit. After that, or for that, though, we are going to feel the heat index values getting up already to 90 by noon, and then again some areas along the river valley getting up to 100 degrees for the heat index values. Monday again is our alert day because it's going to be so hot. Many of us seeing those 100-degree heat index values. I don't remember the last time I felt that. It's been a very long time from Minnesota, so it's going to feel hot.
Yeah, definitely going to feel quite nasty out.
Definitely take some time and maybe go swim in the river or in the lake.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Or spend time inside.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Nicole, thank you. Coming up in sports, the Packers take the field for their final preseason game, plus the Viterbo V-Hawks back on the volleyball court for a top 15 matchup. Kid is the highlights after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end of the year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. You got a bunch of loudmouth, preening politicians. It's absolute chaos. I'm Derek Van Orden, and after 26 years as a Navy SEAL, there's a few things that I learned. You stay on mission, you know what you're fighting for, and sometimes you gotta get a little dirty to finish the job. Let's go, kids. Not you. Not you. You. Let's go. I'm Derek Van Orden. And, I approve this message.
My wife urged me to get my ears checked, and I've done, like most people, everything possible to probably damage them. It's an easy process. It's an easy thing to do. It's free. Come in and get it checked. Mine is not perfect, but at least I know that I have to be a little more careful. You know, they've been doing this a long time, and they know what they're doing, so to have this available to us locally here, oh, they're fantastic. I would highly recommend them.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
The Great River Folk Festival is happening August 23rd through the 25th at Riverside Park. Celebrate the folk arts in the Driftless region, including music, dance, original artwork, crafts, and folk music performances. The La Crosse Area Builders Association Parade of Homes takes place August 22nd through the 25th. Explore the showroom and 11 newly built homes to see what's new in building and design.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end of the year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Not only has football returned, but all of the fall sports are back, including volleyball. The Viterbo V-Hawks trying to follow up one of the best seasons in school history, where they made it all the way to the NAIA semifinals before falling short in the national championship, or of the national championship rather. The V-Hawks just 1-5 to start this season, but they were back at home looking for a win. Let's go there. V-Hawks hosting Missouri Baptist, number 11 ranked V-Hawks, number 5 in the preseason polls. First set to the outside, and Allie Halverson brings down the hammer, puts Viterbo in front early. Now later in the set, how about some defense? Missouri Baptist trying to set it up. Sadie Treptow stands her ground, gets a big block. Viterbo in front. Now up 20-13. Mia Quist is going to serve up an ace. The Spartans can't return it. Viterbo in full control. And then on set point, bump set, and Martina McGrath going to bring down a big spike to close it out. Viterbo takes set one. They would take the match 3-0 in a sweep. All right, high school football returned last night, and it was a blast. Soon the NFL and college seasons will get going, but before we get there, they've still got some preseason action, including the Green Bay Packers hosting the Baltimore Ravens this afternoon. No starters participating for the Packers, but the team was looking to put the final touches on their roster before the season begins in September. Let's get to the action. No starters for Green Bay, but still trying to figure out the kicking situation. Here's Anders Carlson from 54 yards out. Nails it. Sean Clifford started the game at quarterback, but Michael Pratt would come in and check out this throw. On the money, Bo Melton makes a big catch for an 18-yard touchdown. That puts the Pack up 6, and a little preseason Lambeau leap for him. Defense looked good as well. Here's Aaron Mosby, a huge hit, forced the fumble. Anthony Johnson Jr. scoops it up. He's going to take it all the way in for a touchdown. Packers end their preseason with a win, 30-7. Real season starts on September 6th when they take on the Eagles in Brazil. Vikings also in action. No starters for them, but Jaron Hall on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw a dart into Tristan Jackson for an 8-yard score. Vikings take an early lead. Let's go to the second quarter now. Hall again on 3rd and goal, and this time he's going to find Justin Hall, gets into the end zone for the score. Minnesota goes up 14, and the defensive unit was going to work as well. Philly trying to score, but that is an interception. Vikings end the preseason with a win. They'll open up the season against the New York Giants on September 8th. We still got just under 2 weeks until the UWL Eagles kick off their season, but today the team invited friends and family out to the stadium for their second annual kickoff party. The day opened with a tailgate for the community, and then the team took to the field for an inter-squad scrimmage. The UWL offensive starters taking on the defensive starters. Both sides had their victories as the team is looking great ahead of their opener, which is set for Thursday, September 5th against RPI in New York. How about some baseball? Brewers looking for a win on the road, taking on the Oakland Athletics. Second inning, Milwaukee down 1, but with the bases loaded, Garrett Mitchell grounds into a little fielder's choice, and this game is tied. Later in the inning, Blake Perkins, chopper over to short, but he's got some speed, safe at first. Brewers take the lead. Let's go to the 5th. Man on second for Jake Bowers, and he gets all of this baseball. Defense giving chase, but that ball is gone for a 2-run shot. Brewers go up 5, and then in the 9th, Bryce Wilson in to close it out. Grounder to short, and that's the game. Brewers win again. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow. Over in Minnesota, Twins hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. Scoreless in the 3rd, but with 2 men on, Trevor Larnach is going deep. This one leaves the park in a hurry. Minnesota goes up 3-0. 4th inning, Larnach up again and again. He's going deep, this time to straightaway center for his 2nd home run of the day. Minnesota goes up 5, and then in the 8th, first pitch of the inning, Matt Wallner gets a hold of this one deep to right, and that one's gone. Twins get the win 6-0. All right, that's all I've got for sports. We'll be right back.
I was robbed. They tried to run me over with a getaway car. He almost killed me right over here. He was laughing as he fractured my skull.
Amanda's attacker was an illegal immigrant drug dealer arrested twice before, but released by San Francisco DA Kamala Harris.
If Kamala Harris hadn't let him out, this never would have happened to me.
Kamala put violent illegals, convicted felons, back on the streets.
Kamala just doesn't care about protecting people like me.
Make America Great Again Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Hey folks, Ronnie Craig here, inviting you out to the 27th annual Elvis Explosion live at the La Crosse Center September 6, 7, and 8. Come on out, see 30 Elvis tribute artists from all over the world. Battle it out for $25,000 in cash. Tickets for this rocking weekend are available at the box office, Ticketmaster.com, or Days of Shows. That's the Elvis Explosion, September 6, 7, and 8, live at the La Crosse Center. See you there, or you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Wood Sales and Service is your largest family-owned and operated outdoor power equipment dealer in the Coulee region. It all started in 1968 when Wood Sales and Service soon became the largest steel dealer in the U.S. Now, Steel offers a full line of outdoor power equipment from chainsaws to blowers, trimmers, brush cutters, push mowers, and zero-turn mowers. Many available in gas or battery powered. That's Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family-owned and operated since 1968. WoodSalesService.com.
At Union State Bank, we believe in empowering our young savers to dream big and achieve more. While the most important part of being a kid is being a kid, we encourage their parents to set them on a journey of financial success. The Junior Savings Account from Union State Bank is designed especially for kids up to age 18. A savings account for your kids is a crucial step in shaping their future and instilling valuable life skills. Take the next step and set your kids on the path towards a brighter and more secure financial future. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC.
Maury's and Gunderson Health System have partnered up together here to really provide a great service to check car seats for new families, to bring their vehicle in here, because it can be very intimidating when you're trying to put it all together. We just want to provide a space to do that. Every first and third Thursday of the month through September, here at Audi Volkswagen on Theater Road. At Maury's, it's all about moving life forward. That's why we've joined with Center Stage in supporting non-for-profit businesses to give them power and impact in the community.
A statue honoring the late Congressman and civil rights icon John Lewis was unveiled in Decatur, Georgia today. The statue is replacing a Confederate monument that had stood there for more than a century. It depicts Lewis with his hands over his heart and was designed by renowned Jamaican sculptor Basil Watson. Georgia Senator and Reverend Raphael Warnock spoke at the unveiling ceremony. Warnock also mentioned Lewis' crossing of the Edmund Pettus Bridge on Bloody Sunday. He said that Lewis crossed the bridge and, quote, "Today, all of us are standing on the other side of that bridge, on the other side of hope, on the other side of dreams fulfilled." One of the saddest things for many people about aging is losing the ability to care for pets. A company that uses technology to make robotic animals is helping ease that loneliness. Samantha Reed has the story.
On a beautiful day in Bristol, the Veterans Home is a recipient of a beautiful gift. Dogs and cats are being donated and distributed, but not the ones you might be thinking of.
The second you start to interact with it, it gives you something back.
Launched in 2015, these robotic pets are as real as they get.
Our products specifically help people with loneliness, isolation, more connectivity, but really we're about fun, joy, and play, and the benefits of that for older folks in there.
All of these are coming courtesy of Ageless Innovation and Capital Caring Health.
We have a couple different versions of each, colorways and breeds, if you will.
Many of them have been gifted over the years.
Close to 5,000 over the last few years. And thanks to individuals, thanks to foundations.
But this marks the second distribution to deserving veterans here.
They served our country with honor, and if they're especially coping with any form of dementia, we see that giving them one of these pets, dog or cat, can sometimes instantaneously change their personality for the better.
80-year-old Ray Hool is an Army veteran.
It's so nice to be remembered.
He says this cat is perfect, and it'll help fill a void.
I had my cat for 15 years, and I had to give him up to come here, and it reminds me so much of Franklin. So it's kind of bringing a little bit of our past into our present home.
Army veteran Ernest Cafola feels the same.
The technology here is just unbelievable.
A dog lover all of his life, he knows the power of a man's best friend.
They're very loyal, a nice companion, like this one. Hello.
Moving forward, all involved say the goal is to get these into the hands of as many heroes as possible.
We have had those that are naysayers. All you have to do is see it once. One time watch an older adult receive one of these pets, name it Spot or Fluffy or whatever it is, and then the magic starts.
Ageless Innovation also sells the animals on its website. We'll have one final check of your forecast right after the break.
Right now, it's the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices, like this counter table and 4 chairs for just $999. Or pay no interest for 3 years during the Labor Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
Improving your home, improving your life with a better bathroom. In just a day or two, you can enjoy a wonderful new tub or shower that is attractive, easy to care for, and safe. New fixtures, shelves for storage, and grab bars for safety. Be safe, be happy, enjoy bathing again. Be even happier with everything new. Comfort Height toilet, vanity, sink, faucet, mirror, light, and new flooring. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day.
At Taco John's, we've got beef with other places that start with frozen beef. That's why we start with only 100% American never frozen beef, simmered in our signature spice blend. Say no to thaw and yes to 100% American beef at Taco John's.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's fall footwear sale is going on now. Shop our unbeatable selection and prices on your favorite brands of fall boots and shoes. Right now, all Skechers are buy one, get one half price. 25% off assorted cat work boots. Plus, find value on quality brands throughout the store, like Centric brake pads, rotors, shoes, and drums, 10% off. Rewards members save 15%. And buy 3 Cooper tires, get 1 free.
Find value at Lane's Farm and Fleet.
Turn your collector car into cash. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions is now taking consignments for its fall auction on September 27th and 28th in Winona, Minnesota. Visit RemlingerAuctions.com to consign now and maximize your earnings. Early consigners receive the most exposure to our eager pre-qualified bidders. Reserve your spot today and join the excitement. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions, where every car has a story and every bid is an adventure.
This adorable shelter pet wants to meet you and your family today. The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by
Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
It's the Labor Day mattress sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices or pay no interest for 3 years on quality mattress brands Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep during the Labor Day mattress sale. Going on now at Home Sleep Express.
Here's some good news. On average, we should be saying goodbye to the 90s by September 9th. That's just 2 weeks away. And then come October, we usually don't see any more 80-degree days. So this hot weather shouldn't stick around for too much longer. We actually have a cool down. Look at that, Sunday, 77. That's just about as low as we're going to get for overnight lows.
Can't come soon enough. We need it now. We need it this Sunday.
77 overnight low. That's great.
Yeah, that's too high. Way too high.
We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.